Hello viewers, welcome to Maths class. You have Mr. Goma, the mathematics teacher, who's going to teach you one or two things there. Particularly today, our lesson will be based on functions, specifically composite functions. I told you guys we can do functions, particularly composite functions. So we are talking about composite functions. Simply means the functions consist of two or more functions that we call a composite functions. So we have an example here. If f of x is equal to 8x and g of x is equal to x over 2. So when you're given such question in this statement here, it's a composite function. Why? This function is made up of what? Of two functions. We have a function of f and the function of g. Okay, so here we have the first question. Find f inverse of x. This power negative 1 means what? The inverse. F inverse of x. Find f inverse of x. The second question, find f of g of x. F of g of x. So let's start with the first one. So we know the f of x, we know the f of x, we know the f of x is equal to what? 8x. And we've been asked to find the f inverse of x. So f of x, now let f of x to be what? To be y. Let f of x to be y. So to be y is equal to 8x. When we reach at this stage, make x as the subject of the formula. Make x as the subject of the formula. So you can write this, or you can start with this 8x equals y. There's no problem, just the same. 8x is equal to y, or y is equal to 8x, there's no problem. So our aim to make this x as the subject of a formula. So you divide both sides by 8, here by 8. So we have our x equals y over 8. From there now, interchange. Where did x you put what? Y. And where did y you put x. So here, where did x here? We're going to interchange, you put y equals, and where did y we'll put what? X. X over 8. Therefore, f inverse of x is x over 8. It means you will find out the f inverse of what? Of x. Okay. We go to the second question. We say fg of x. Fg of x. Remember, here is combination of what? Of two functions. The combination of two functions. The function of f and the function of g. So we have the function of f. Function of f we have is 8x. In function of g, we have x over 2. So how are we going to solve this problem? So fg of x means that this function of g will be imaged with the x in the function of f. So f of g of x, it will be 8. Now this is a function of f because this function is the start of f here. So I mean the function of f is in charge of others. So f of g of x equals 8. And then where did x? We are going to substitute what? The function of g. So to be 8, open bracket, x over 2. F of g of x equals 8, open bracket, x over 2. So when we reach at this stage, you can still when we reach at this stage, you get over 1 here. Okay? You can use a simple way. 1 into x is x. Then this 2 can enter into 8. 2 into 1, 2 into 8, 4. So 4 times x to give us what? 4x. So therefore, the f of g of x is equal to 4x. So, mean that you have solved this problem. You say f of g of x. So the combination of these two, their product now to give us which is 4x.